But yeah, honestly, Ubisoft isn't really my favorite publisher. Like, I like Assassin's Creed. I love the last two. I mean, I enjoyed them a lot.
It gave you independence.
And
auto mechanics are in demand.
I like Far Cry. I tried to like it. Like right now, I'm in the middle of Far Cry 3, right? And I've been putting that game. I put that game down several times. I don't know why. And I think I'm only in like chapter 6. But I don't know. I'm gonna try to get through that one. Like I picked up Far Cry 5 and like stopped like probably maybe an hour or two into it. I might revisit it. Depends.
I beat Far Cry 5.
How'd you like it?
It was cool. I enjoyed it. Yeah, no, it was straight. It wasn't amazing or anything like that. I mean, it was a Far Cry 5. You play 1, you play them all. Yeah. My favorite ones was 2 and 3.
2 and 3, yeah. I'm currently on 3. I'm liking 3, but I just get myself freaking. I don't know. I get bored fairly quick. I like when I'm in the mission. I like doing the missions. I just don't like the journey to the missions in some of the cases. I forget like how like I forget how resourceful the game is. So like I didn't realize like when I was playing, I'm like, yo, I'm 5 chapters in and I still haven't unlocked freaking the ability to carry more than one gun. And I'm like, I got to the flamethrower mission. It's like, there's no way I'm burning down all this weed with just and not have any backup weapons to use. And Attic was in a party with me. He's like, no, you gotta freaking craft them and stuff. And then I spent like an hour just looking for animals and shit to kill so I can do that. But like now that I'm like fully like where I need to be, I'll probably play. I think I played for like maybe 2-3 hours yesterday.
Yeah, but the maps, if you pay attention to the map, it tells you where like the animals are. Like if you see like a bear sign or a symbol, or you see like a deer symbol or whatever on the map, you just go to that area, and eventually they'll pop up.
Yeah, I learned that a little bit too late. Juan Castillo. No, I'm not from PA. I'm from Connecticut, but I'm in New Jersey.
Yeah, but I actually really like a lot of Ubisoft games.
I haven't beaten a whole lot of Ubisoft games, honestly, dude. Like because I don't like their I feel like a lot of Ubisoft games have like a lot of these same type of themes, like the whole
chores. Yeah, they're chores.
Yeah, they're and the Assassin's Creed was the only one that I guess it was like the combination. What happened was with Origins, it was like Egypt looked beautiful, and I like that first reveal they showed with like Bayek. It's just like I wanted to experience it. And at that time, I wasn't an Assassin's Creed fan at all. Like I had played like Syndicate, and I enjoyed Syndicate surprisingly, but I couldn't get into like the Black Flags, and I couldn't get into the original game. So when it came to Origins, I was taking a chance, like a huge chance. And I was like, no, I actually rock with it. And the thing is, I wanted to save Origins for the Xbox One X, and I got it. I think it came out like maybe like 2 weeks before the Xbox One X. And I was playing it on my Xbox One S, and I'm like, oh, let me just give it a try, see what it looks like on this thing before I get the One X. And I started playing it, and then like 3 hours, I was like, dude, I can't stop playing. And then I made myself stop, and then launch it back when it came for the One X, and then that's when I played the game all the way through. I enjoyed that game like that. I like it better than Odyssey. Just Odyssey had a lot more stuff to do beyond the campaign, so I played it much longer. Let's see what they're saying.
Team is ready to share some details on their upcoming updates. AI teammates are.
I don't think Ubisoft is going to show off an exclusive for Microsoft or Sony. They're going to show. I think they're only going to show about like 4 or 5 games, and all the games they're about to show we know about. Like, do I expect them to show like I want to know what happened to Skull and Bones and Beyond Good and Evil too. Like Skull and Bones is like that's probably next gen now. But no, I don't expect them to reveal anything exclusive for Sony or Xbox. The most we'll get is that these games are smart delivery and free upgrades to next gen, and that they're available on them. They might show off the next gen versions of these games, so we'll see.
Hey, yo, what's good, man?
What's up, Jay?
We in here. What do we got? 7 minutes until they start their thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm using the YouTube link just in case.
Let me get my iPad real quick.
Oh, he said, what happened to the shootout? Okay, so what happened, I don't know exactly what happened. I called the cops and the cops didn't show up. So I don't know if that's part of their protest here in the Northeast because the East Coast don't know how to run shit. But something happened outside of my window where it was clearly shots. It wasn't fireworks. I'm used to hearing fireworks every night because they haven't stopped doing that shit. They do fireworks every night until about like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm kind of, what's up, Nick?
What's up, fellas?
I'm kind of conditioned to hearing fireworks, but this one was, and you guys could go back and if you listen to the podcast, go back to the last like 3 minutes, you could hear, and it just go off. Bah, bah, bah. I got scared and I fucking ducked and told my wife to like get down, and the first thing we did was call the cops. I was there. I was literally on the ground for like probably 10 minutes, and I crawled to the microphone and to let you guys know, like, yo, I gotta end this podcast. But the thing is, I had to turn off the light, but I didn't want to get up to turn on the light just in case they were still out there. I eventually went outside to see if there was like any casings or anything like that, or try to communicate with others, but nobody was out at the time, so I didn't know what was going on, and it couldn't have been fireworks. From all the fireworks I've heard night in, night out, it was not fireworks. And fireworks, where they shoot fireworks, I live right by like the river, and the fireworks are like in pretty much a different town, but they were loud enough because we're still close. This was legit outside my window, and I'm like, all right, fuck out of here. So I will be fucking moving.
Yo, you guys ready for these games to be
Ghost.
shown off with these
I'm
crazy
Grace from the
graphics
Ghost
to get
Recon team.
downgraded 2 years
As
down
you've
the
just
line?
seen, the AI teammates are finally landing in Ghost
Software.
Recon Breakpoint with our
The
next major
Ubisoft
update
downgrade.
on July 15th. Alongside
I'm
the
here
AI
to see
teammates, this
Valhalla
update
look
comes
way
with a
better
ton of
than
new
that
content,
30-minute
including a
clip,
gunsmith upgrade,
know?
You said
new
what?
PvP content, quality of life
They're gonna show
updates, and
Valhalla,
more.
right?
You will be able to try
Absolutely.
it all during
Yeah,
our
they're
next
showing
free
off
weekend
Valhalla.
from
I'm
July
waiting on
16th to
everybody
July
to catch this
20th.
L. They
But
ran
that's
with
not
that
all.
30-minute
We've got one last
clip,
thing to
you
show
know.
you.
Yeah.
Enjoy, and we'll see you on Aroa, Ghost.
But yeah.
To anyone listening, this is Haruhi.
So you ready for 30
speaking the
FPS
outcasts.
Valhalla?
Hey man, I ain't even. You know what? 30 frames is a L,
We
but
stand
we all get
against
that.
Sentinels.
Now we don't know if it's
illegal
confirmed.
occupation
They
of
said they were targeting it, but they could easily like put it at 60 for next gen. We don't know. So
Separated,
30
I would
frames.
say
Assassin's Creed is
And I
hard to
think
run
it
though.
does.
but united.
I wouldn't
Assassin's
say
Creed is a hard
they're
game.
using the same engine. There's no like.
But the engine, that's the issue. It's the engine. The engine is like very heavy on hardware.
It's about time for them to, take that next step, man.
Expansion style game for next gen.
This is what I want, Microsoft. Get a studio to make a game of that, like not exactly like Assassin's Creed, but like an open world game like that, where Microsoft, if it's their game, they're gonna push for 60. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what I want. You know what I mean? Like.
And now,
Oh, no,
our
you have so
very
many,
final
like,
video for this
different open
pre-show is
world games
another
now that
episode of our
The
wow
market's just so
moments comparing the
oversaturated with it. Like,
craziest
you have your
and
Watch
coolest
Dogs, you
clips
have
from
your
you,
own Far
our players.
Cry's, Assassin's Creed, GTA's, Red Dead's, like Ghost of Tsushima's coming out. That's an open world RPG game.
That's it.
Oh, so many of them. So many full-time jobs.
Anyone else want to try to do better than that?
Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six Siege. They're probably gonna promote Uplay Plus as well, because that's a new service that they have going on where you just subscribe and you have their entire library. So probably to be talking about that a little bit more. If they put Valhalla on that, that'd be insane. Day one.
I was gonna interrogate him. Oh, you can interrogate this guy though. Oh, okay.
Really wrong. I got that. I had to get on with my
Last stop standing.
Hold on, can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, oh, Uplay Plus, Assassin's Creed Valhalla on their day one, free. Subscribe to it.
So there's a line that people want me to yell, but I can't usually do it because I'll freak out my neighbours. But as you can see, I'm at the crashing Ocean Beach, and there's no one too close. So,
is it me or does your mic sound low?
Someone saw me. I gotta go.
Yeah, Nick, your mic sounds really low.
Nick?
Yeah, Nick, his mic sounds low. You have to go into his user settings, you go into his voice and video, and increase it a little bit.
Arvin Bakar says if Xbox somehow passes PlayStation, I'm gonna applaud this system with Xbox even with it at its low.
If you also have amazing gameplay segments you captured from our games, spread the joy and submit them on the link displayed on your screen right now. All right, guys, it is time for us to wrap up this pre-show.
Don't forget to stay tuned for our post-show featuring a deep dive into the world of Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Thanks a lot for watching this pre-show and enjoy Ubisoft Forward.
All these scattered shows, man. I miss
people were even showing it like, why we gotta wait until the 23rd?
This is Ubisoft Forward. This is Ubisoft Forward. Explore our worlds.
Meet the devs. See the games.
Join us.
Oh man, my drugs dying at 60% now.
Hi everyone, I'm Neelam Kumar and I'm very excited to be co-hosting the first Ubisoft Forward with the talented Yusuf Mageed. Today's show is all about getting up close and in-depth with all the exciting games we have in production here at Ubisoft.
I'm Yusuf, but there's no time to waste. So let's head straight for the streets of futuristic London and see what the hackers of DedSec are getting into.
Get a pellet gun or something, man.
Oh, watchdogs.
I don't know if you like guns, man.
The illegal paintings spreading subversive and hostile messaging over the last few weeks across London are not the work of several people as was originally believed, but the work of an individual. The criminal suspected to have links with the terrorist group DedSec is marked as potentially dangerous.
That stuff could be watchdogs too.
Authorities recommend not to approach the individual.
First, they came for the foreigners, and I did not speak out because I was not a foreigner. Then they came for the protesters, and I did not speak out because I was not a protester. Then they came for the journalists, and I did not speak out because I was not a journalist. And then they came for street artists, but I did not speak out because I am
Dude,
not
out
a
here
street
looking like
artist.
the Green Goblin server. Yeah.
me, and there would be no one left to speak for me.
Sorry, miss. Jesus! All right, so we're in a total mess now, so let's get the hell out of here.
And there's nothing more debilitating than that. Right. This way, not to be able to do what you're passionate about.
After a long night, London is in chaos. The main
But they shouldn't be wasting their time with this cinematic ass trailer.
Yeah.
Well.
The art
Welcome
style
to
is
the
very different, though.
Resistance. There's a welcome gift for our new members.
But the disappearance of the criminal.
You could have told me it was a bloody costume party.
Try it on.
The new key suspect has been identified as David Ford, a 43-year-old London taxi driver. He has no criminal record, but is currently believed to be a terrorist. People have been asked not to approach him. The authorities advise all residents.
I'm Clint Hawking.
Clint has been a longtime creative force here at Ubisoft, and now he's bringing this vision to Watch Dogs Legion.
So yeah, what we just saw was an amazing short film by the director Alberto Mielgo that was inspired by Watch Dogs Legion and looks at the game and the universe and the characters through his incredible artistic vision and visual style.
The city needs a resistance.
Like the film, Watch Dogs Legion tells the story of ordinary heroes setting aside their differences in order to come together as a collective and to fight for a positive change. You can literally recruit and play anyone who you see in the open world. You profile people that are interesting to you, you help them with their problem, you play their origin mission.
Just help me get some closure and I'll do whatever you want.
Sounds like a DedSec problem. Leave it to us.
And that's how you recruit them into your team. And then they become the heroes of the game and the stars of your story.
And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Please, think more underground.
You with Albion?
I'm tickled, but think more underground.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You're done.
And they make the story not only, unique to them, but unique to you as the player and personal to you because they're, heroes that you've chosen and invested in. What would I say to fans? I guess I'd say, take care of yourselves, stay safe. Welcome to the Resistance.
Must be permanent death in the game.
Our London town. A modern metropolis. Built on history and prosperity. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
Oh my God.
Listen up. Get all your units to move in and lock down the city.
With London under attack by a mysterious terrorist, the government turns to a private military company called Albion to keep everyone safe. What could possibly go wrong? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nigel Cass, CEO of Albion. He's kindly stepped up to establish order.
Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize this.
He will stop at nothing to permanently control the city.
London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Nigel's not the only opportunist who's taken a liking to this fair city. Meet Mary Kelly, head of the most powerful crime syndicate in London.
Be sure and spread the word.
She and her goons are using the dark web to sell everything, from party bills to people.
This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I?
You made me a slave.
You do not want to ruffle her feathers. With the city out on its arse, it now falls on you to build a resistance and take back London.
All right, everyone.
Cases on, guns out.
Any of the brave Londoners you see walking the streets can be recruited into your team. Like him. Her. Or even her. Everyone could become your next secret weapon. In our first mission, we need to get some dirt on Nigel Cass, and that means breaking into Albion headquarters inside the Tower of London. All the hardy souls you see here are people we have recruited from the streets of London. They all have unique abilities, and you're free to tackle this mission with whoever you like.
Oh, dear God, my eyes.
I'm trying to see if this is interesting or not.
Zip up, get to work, and let's never talk about this
I
again.
mean, it looks decent. It just looks like
Everyone
Watch
in
Dogs
DedSec,
2 in
Arthur
London
can hack
with a
pretty
little
much
bit more
whatever.
mechanics, but it's
But
still
as a
like
construction worker, he has a
practically the same
particular
stuff.
set of tools that
I
make
don't know,
him handy.
Like, you know what the base of Watch Dogs is. So it's like
He
just
can
them
even call his own
adding
cargo drone.
a more expansive, just kind of like repertoire of people to utilize.
Perfect for
It's
gate
like, I think
crashing
that's really just
when you're not
all you
invited.
need. Maybe like some
And who needs a
verticality
regular
stuff,
old
like
gun
the
when you have
other
a bloody nail gun?
Whatever the fuck that is, but
that green goblin shit.
yeah, like so. I don't know, bro.
It's like I ain't gonna. It is kind of lit, but like I just
Jesus Christ, what is that
struggle
thing?
like falling in love.
Perhaps
with
we could
Watch Dogs.
approach this mission differently.
Like,
if
did
you'd
you
rather
ever
keep your
play the
distance,
first
we've
one?
got you
Like,
covered.
I beat that one, but I haven't played the second one.
Amy
But I
is a
want to,
drone
but I haven't
expert.
played.
What have we here?
A real tech
The second one isn't
connoisseur.
bad from what I've played so far.
Hate spiders, but love this one.
What an adorable creepy crawler.
Here we are. Let's
After
class
this,
the
I'm gonna
place
go
up.
through the first one.
A drone expert does have the unique ability to summon their own drone. This little darling is fast and stealthy.
She aims, she fires, she hits.
I'm reading incoming drones.
She can also hack enemy drones, turning the tide in her favor. And if you are not into direct confrontation, there are more ways than one to get the job done.
Second one was good,
Recruiting
though.
an Albion officer like Brielle here might be challenging, but it'll get you inside restricted Albion areas.
Don't mind me, just doing recon for a bunch of insurgents.
However, do anything suspicious and she'll probably wind up with a bullet in the back of her head.
You've been approved for entry.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must.
Criminals running our streets, illegals threatening our families, the police commissioner himself, assassinated by terrorists.
Well, that seems to be enough evidence. Next up, we're crashing Mary Kelly's organ farming operation and putting a stop to it.
That's good. The buyers expect high
There's a dodge mechanic.
And we need a hard nut for this.
Impairing our frontal lobe again, are we?
Bags, don't disturb me in my natural habitat.
Say hello to Mickey. The man lives for his team.
That put another hair on my chest.
And doesn't mind getting his hands dirty. He does have a slight drinking problem, though. And he's passed out. We'll come back to him. You know what? Let's go with someone a bit more professional. It's almost crass to call him a hitman.
And we got fake John Wick here.
Some might even call him an artist. here's the bastard responsible. Done and dusted.
Not bad if I do say so, innit?
Not everyone in London is a legendary assassin or a super spy, but everyone can be a hero.
Somebody says a Watch Dogs 2 mod.
So get out there, find the best recruits, and build your
the
resistance.
$60 mod.
It's time to take back London.
Pre-order now. October 29th.
Plunging the player into a living, breathing city, teeming with unique locales and characters, has always been a central pillar of the Watch Dogs series.
So what goes into building those worlds? Here's Amanda Mutt to tell us more.
My name's Amanda Munt. I'm a level artist on Watch Dogs Legion at Ubisoft Toronto. Being a level artist, I think, is the coolest job in video games because we do get the freedom to kind of like pick and choose what little details we want to depict. And we get ample opportunities to tell the stories that we want to tell in the spaces that we're assigned to. I have the capacity to hide things and, like small little Easter eggs. In AC Unity, there was a boat somewhere in the world that was covered in cats. And then it happened again in Watch Dogs 2. And there may or may not be something in London that is a boat filled with cats in some capacity. So I was fortunate enough to go to E3 last year. Some of the people that I was showing our demo to were from London. So no matter where I dropped them in the city, they'd go, oh my God, this feels like Camden. This feels like Southwark. This feels like Westminster. When people are talking about some detail that I've put into the world and they're excited about it, like that feels so good as somebody who, builds these worlds with care. I love it.
Brawlhalla. Like, really? Is this game not
And now some news for Brawlhalla fans.
Oh, they're announcing
In just
it
a
for
few weeks,
iOS and
you'll be able
Android.
to battle it out with your favorite legends on iOS and Android devices.
Three, two,
Your Brawlhalla's kind
one,
of fun.
brawl.
It's kind of fun.
It's like, Brawlhalla.
Yeah, that's how it kind of feels.
We got Merc in the chat. What's good, Merc?
Merc. What it do, baby?
And now, whether you need a Tom Clancy action fix on the go, or want to dive back into one of the most beloved fantasy franchises in gaming, we've got you covered.
Like that Watch Dogs joint look alright. Like I don't know shit about one looking better, but I mean, hey, one was okay. It was like mid for me.
I'll get Legion when it's on sale. I wouldn't get that game.
Yeah, no, so it's not a day one. Like, so this is supposed to be their E3 showing?
Yeah.
Kind of weird, but okay. Because it's like, they're showing a lot of mobile, yeah. You had kind of like your big drink, the Legions in the front of it. Like, that's the pop-off point, but I haven't seen nothing that's like this blowing me away. I don't know what they could honestly show, honestly.
What game closes the show? Assassin's Creed or Far Cry?
Probably Far Cry. I think they'll show some Assassin's Creed gameplay, like just tease Far Cry 6 at the end to get everybody hyped for it.
Yeah, so that was like their latest leak was that Far Cry 6 jump, so I feel like Far Cry would be the winner for real.
That's a fact,
It's a little bit more fresher.
most legendary downgrade you've ever seen in gaming.
No, yeah, that is facts.
I remember on PC they actually made a mod where you can get the OG graphics, graphics on Watch Dogs 1.
Like that's crazy. Like I remember that down.
Contact!
Like,
Moat chain is down.
Right?
Request air support. Target northeast
Yeah, I
rooftop.
just cop Far Cry 5 and we gone. On sale.
I need an EMP deployed now.
One time.
I beat those.
Yeah. I'm gonna start playing that pretty soon.
Yeah, those were fun.
Yeah.
It's a good old fun time. Shit, it ain't nothing that's like, yeah, but they were fun.
Back in your
so
cell.
I'm hoping that 6 offers something a little bit different.
Instead of being a Splinter Cell game, they put it on Unity.
Hey, take this.
CM Fisher in it.
Don't make me regret this.
Yeah, Tom
No, but that
Clancy
was
Squad.
the villain from that fucking Rainbow Six game. I forgot. The dude with the cross on his face, he was the villain in the game. So they just putting all their like
Speaking of Tom
Clancy,
Clancy,
game.
it's been 5 years since Rainbow Six Siege first launched, and the community has never been stronger. In celebration of this
Why are they
milestone,
showing all these
Ubisoft
motherfucking
Montreal
mobile
has
games,
put together
though,
a
bro? Dang.
special video to thank all of the amazing players and developers that have helped Siege become the game it is today.
In December 2015, a small team released Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah,
a game built on a strong vision.
Dude, to
Creativity,
waste like 5
competitiveness,
to like 10
team
minutes
play.
on mobile games, you could just do a quick announcement like everybody knows what Rainbow Six is. Hey, Rainbow Six Siege coming to mobile, and then like on your YouTube channel, post like a trailer going more in
That
depth with it.
original
But
vision was quickly adopted by our
Yeah, no,
passionate
I
community,
understand.
propelling it to
you
a
could put like
whole
a
new
sizzle
level.
train of just like say mobile and just show like
Yeah.
mobile games. Like they're putting a lot of hype on mobile, whereas this
Now,
is
if it's a new mobile game that you really want to show off, yeah, like 2-3 minutes show it off, but like it should not be 5 minutes of straight mobile games.
No, they could put like a deep dive on their YouTube.
But we also had our share of challenges.
Just to highlight it, like
just announce it and then
Health that
next
touches
day
upon
post a
subjects
video
like
on the mobile
matchmaking,
phone.
connectivity. All those aspects are absolutely critical to
10 cents helping to
the
make this.
experience of the player.
Like, 'cause I don't think like a bunch of people that are watching
Through
this
it
right
all,
now are
we're always
are
driven by
possibly heavy
you,
mobile players.
our community,
So it's just like
and
why?
together we grow stronger.
Yeah, right. Like mobile needs their
There
own
is no
show
sequel
to
plan, and
show
we are
off
here
these
for the
games.
next 10 years. So expect more Rainbow Six in your life for quite
I
some
don't know,
time.
man. A lot of those,
it is.
a lot of those
like,
streamers
you
do
know,
stream from mobile. They stream PUBG mobile.
Yeah,
I don't know about Fortnite, but
No, like,
maybe they.
It's just like why showcase it when you know like the demographic right now just possibly isn't that much here. Like why don't you do something mobile?
Yeah, like show off a short
Now
trailer.
60
We're here
million
for the
players
AAAs.
strong.
That's what we're here for.
We're
AAAs
just
and
getting
indies.
started.
I'm just here for games, like just not the mobile ones, because I don't play on my fucking phone. Like I don't
From the
play on my
devs
phone.
that build the game,
But let's keep it
to
real
the
though.
community that
Majority
plays
of their consumers
Thank you.
are who? Like, let's
Yeah,
just
it
keep
could
it
be
real.
mobile players. Could be mobile
It,
players.
not only mobile players, but their most concurrent is with game. Like Rainbow Six Siege.
If you haven't tried it yet, dive
Yeah,
into
a lot
our
of
new
those
Operation
guys
Steel
aren't
Wave
older.
update
They're
available
like,
now.
you know what I
And take
mean?
Ace and Malusi out for a spin.
I mean,
A few days ago, we introduced y'all to a
Like, I've
brand
seen
new
some Rainbow
multiplayer
Six
shooter.
players. Them niggas ain't kids.
Now, it's time to venture
Yeah,
into the
some of them.
hyperscape.
I'm saying for the majority of the audience, because you know, yeah, what's this?
What is that? Hyperscape?
Battle Royale.
I don't even care about
I
this.
want to act. Shit, I do. I like multiplayer games, man.
Not like I don't care shit about multiplayer.
in the
It's just
hyperscape.
like I've seen
That's
this
not
shit, like,
supposed to
3
be
times.
there.
Like that's all I'm saying. Like I've watched people play
Let
this.
me get you all up to speed,
Oh, good.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, people been
About 30 years
streaming
ago,
it with drops on
everything
Twitch
that
as a
we
recent.
feared about our future started to come true. We made some good decisions.
We made some bad decisions.
Yeah.
Actually, we made a lot of bad
The
decisions.
Game Informer, they
So,
showcased
here
it,
we are.
the gameplay and stuff, like them playing.
10 billion souls living in the crush of the megacities.
I know this right here look good.
But the people at Prisma,
Yeah, the trailer. You gotta see the gameplay.
Ubisoft makes awesome trailers.
they gave everyone a way out.
Not for Xbox.
The Hyperscape.
Trailer issue.
In the Hyperscape, the biggest draw by far is Crown Rush. This
Flash
is
in the
where anyone
pan,
can become
fucking
someone.
gameplay shit.
Oh, not bad. Oh, man.
Yeah, you know what it is, bro. Like, I thought you was already hit. Like, but people watching the stream can like alter the world around you or something. Like,
yeah,
they can enable like infinite ammo and like shit like that for you so if they want to, or
Yeah,
some shit like that. Like, it's crazy that they're using it though, but
If you get good at Crown Rush, it can change your life.
I think there's like an anti-gravity
But
mode or some
strange
shit.
things have been happening lately.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Rumors of people getting hurt. Users disappearing.
I don't know
from the
how
real
successful
world.
this game's gonna be though. Like the VR
No, me
market
either.
is so oversaturated right
Darker
now.
secret lies.
And like
at the
I
heart
watched
of
people play this
Hyperscape.
game, and I was like, I've never
We have
really
to
like
find
got on
it.
Apex like that, but Apex looks like a better game than this.
Some of us are
I mean,
searching
Apex
for a
is.
way up.
Yeah, I mean,
Some
that's
of
my
us
You got
for
gun.
a way
Apex, you
out.
still got people playing
for others,
Warzone. Warzone's like the
new
most
way
popular joint out right now.
altogether.
Like
That's what brings us to the edge
I
of
don't
the
know. Like,
future.
I don't know if this game's gonna be
To the Hyperscape.
I don't know.
No, that's the same thing
50K
with Game
concurrent
Informer.
viewers on Twitch. I don't
I'm
see it
JC,
with this
creative
game.
director on Hyperscape.
Yeah. that's the
JC's
same
work on
thing
Far
with
Cry
Game
Primal
Informer
and
said.
multiple Prince of
Like,
Persia
they was
titles
like,
has
this
established
joint
him
compared
as a
to Call
top
of Duty or
creative here at
Apex, it's
Ubisoft.
just like, can it
For me,
compete?
what's
Like, can
exciting
it
is we
stack up
started
to 'em?
building
It's
it
just
from
like,
scratch, seeing it grow.
Even
having
Valorant,
ideas
like
is really
Valorant's popping right
Hello,
now too.
contender.
Like there's a lot of
Welcome
people
to the
streaming and playing
Hyperscape.
Valorant.
The game takes place in
They say, hey,
2054.
Valorant's
It's in
coming
the
to next
future
gen. It's a wrap,
where
bro.
humanity has grown a little
Sure.
darker. One of the companies there, they are
I'm
launching
just
what's called the
saying,
Hyperscape,
man, I
which is
gotta
a virtual
play it.
world and the internet of the future.
Go,
It's
You
a
know,
place
I
where
definitely
everything
recommend trying it
converges.
out.
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
What I've seen,
Within the
it
virtual
doesn't
world,
look like it's gonna
there is a
hold up
battle
for a
royale
very
that
long
takes
time.
place in the virtual city of
Like,
Neo
I mean, the
Arcade.
mechanic of the people altering like a match like that could be something interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of the other ones do
Then
that,
we
but
also
it's just
introduce
like, I mean,
a lot of
see.
new things. You get the opportunity to do parkour on the rooftops,
Like
go
the
into
animations
interiors
look
where
cool,
it's
though.
much more
Like,
narrow, much more stressful. You get to
looks
go to
pretty
the
cool.
landmarks where there's more
Yo,
opportunity to
twist
get
up gaming.
cool items.
Almost
but
every
also
VR
more
sells
players,
like
so it's a
$300
risk-reward kind of
skins.
deal.
This shit's crazy.
No, not all of them.
I mean, they free to play.
Introduce the
to be
notion of
honest.
Yeah.
hacks,
They gotta
special
make it
abilities
like
that you can
it's
pick up on the
about
fly to
that
adapt your
$50
tactics. With hacks, you can do things like teleport yourself,
No,
you
no,
can
no,
wrap
so,
yourself
like,
into a ball and
you know how
bounce
like
around the
there's certain skins you
battlefield.
get in the game,
So a
and
lot
they're
of
like
abilities
they're
that
valued
let
like crazy,
you
like
have
how
fun, that are
CS:GO
toys
was a
that you can
couple
play
years
with.
years ago. That's how that shit is.
Finally,
okay.
it's made as a
Alright, I was about to
spectacle,
say,
so
bro,
all
I
the
know
viewers
niggas
will
ain't
be able
buying
to interact with
skins,
the game
bro.
on
Like,
different
I'm
levels
not.
through the
It's
Twitch
just
extension.
cosmetics. There's not like
So every
gameplay
few minutes,
whatsoever.
there's going to be a vote, and viewers will be able to decide what effect they want to affect
Because
the
I know
whole
that
battle. So
Fortnite
things
makes you
like
bank
changing the
off them
gravity,
$20 skins. Like, I heard
infinite ammo,
somewhere
or stuff
somebody
like that.
was
So
trying to sell, like,
players, when this
$100
happens, really
skins.
have
I
to
was
adapt
like,
to
yo,
all kinds of stuff that is
crazy.
happening. So for me, it's really exciting because right
Yeah,
now, as we
that's
speak,
a
we're launching the open beta, and so it's going to be available for free-to-play for all PC players worldwide.
Now they're showing off
we want
gameplay
to
right
thank
here.
all the players, all the streamers, and all the viewers who participated in tech test and who will participate in the open beta. Here's a short glimpse of what you can expect.
Look at that, yo.
That shit, I don't know, fam. That shit looks
He just sent her flying and sniped her.
Showtime.
Gonna be about skill. If it's about more skills,
Yeah, it looks like remember Unreal Tournament? It looks like that version of a VR where it's like a lot of abilities and jumping, like
Go time.
PC open data. I don't know. I'll probably give it a try. I gotta get some homies in that game.
y'all need to give Apex a try. You don't play Apex now?
Not like that. I'm waiting for it to come across play so I can play with my homie on Xbox. But he's getting PC. He's putting that shit out right now. So.
Shit, I got another. Shit, I got it downloaded.
This nigga want to play on his Switch.
What?
Free 30-tier battle pass. What is like?
The digital world of the Hyperscape gave our artists and developers incredible freedom when it came to designing characters.
Production manager Ana Maria Musca is going to take us behind the scenes of character design.
My name is Ana Maria Musca. I'm the production manager for characters and weapons on Hyperscape. We have paid an exceptional amount of detail to our characters. We switch different outfits, different fashion statements, different tattoos, different materials until we see them as real individuals, as real people. So the second you pick a character, you see them in game, you understand what their motivations are and what drives them and what challenges them. This was the first lineup of characters. This is our default base, but even starting from the hair down, everything has been meticulously thought of. Would this person actually like this type of outfit? Would this person enjoy the type of tattoos that we're putting on them? Will they actually like to be in this body? Each season, we plan to produce new outfits for these characters. So we're hoping some of our players are gonna see the effort and maybe even correlate some of the accessories to what's gonna happen.
What did you just say?
The big Phil Spencer.
I'm very excited to see it in people's hands.
Oh no, so that you see big something else Phil. I was like, whoa, what you talking about?
As we move into the next generation of gaming, Ubisoft has been working closely with console makers to take advantage of all the extraordinary capabilities these new consoles
I'm on Twitch, my bad.
Now we have a special guest to tell us a little more.
My man always going to Twitch.
Hey everyone, Phil Spencer from Xbox. With Watch Dogs Legion, Ubisoft is supporting smart delivery. So you will get the absolute best version of the game on any version of Xbox you're playing on. On Series X, you'll get to take advantage of the amazing work the team has done with DirectX ray tracing to create an absolutely immersive version of London like you've never seen before. Ubisoft has a unique ability to create immersive worlds, setting a new bar that continues to drive our industry forward. I'm a huge fan of Assassin's Creed. I love the time I've spent exploring the world in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I can't wait for you to see the gameplay from Assassin's Creed Valhalla that's coming up now.
Assassin's Creed. All right.
We know you've been waiting to learn more about this game since it was announced back in April. And now it's time for a deep dive into the world of Vikings.
Oh, yeah, what's up? My name is Julien Laferrière, and I'm the producer of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So a couple of weeks ago, we announced Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and the reaction from the fans was just amazing. The time period of Vikings is really, really inspiring. When we did our research, we found that, they were not mindless barbarians. Vikings were actually farmers trying to find new lands for them to settle. And so they had really human motivations. So for us to have this opportunity to tell kind of the real story about Vikings and kind of separate ourselves from the myths and the folklore is really something that drove us
Smooth, here we go, man. This is just for you.
The team went to Norway and England to take the same roads that the Vikings did to really experience what it meant to be a Viking at that time. And then leaving Norway, which is barren but majestic, and just coming by boat in England and see those rolling green hills full of sheep, full of life, is just this moment that most likely the Vikings felt as well. You need to see this land of opportunity. And this is exactly the feeling
I'll be back.
we want players to experience in this game. It is a personal adventure, it is the story of Eivor, a Viking chieftain. Eivor is either a male or a female. You decide when you start the game.
Yeah, that's the
character's name. They will have to leave Norway to settle in England because you just can't live in Norway anymore. There's too much political pressure, no resources available.
I'm not playing this.
Obviously, in England, it's full of Anglo-Saxons and other people, and they don't really want you there. So you will have to fight your way there to kind of build your own settlement and see your clan prosper.
Yo, Chris.
Vikings were brutal warriors.
You ready for this Valhalla 30 FPS, man?
And the fact that they were mastering a lot of weapons coming from the medieval times really inspired us to kind of revamp the fight system, to leverage the brutality and the intensity of Viking combat. Vikings were not only fighting face-to-face, they were masters of stealth and deception when needed.
Like I could agree
they used basically any sort of tactics they could use to win the battle. So we want to portray the full range of combat that you can imagine coming from the Vikings.
I ain't gonna say shit, but yeah.
All right, bet.
We are very happy to finally be able to show you the game we've all been working on. So please enjoy this deep dive into Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Here we go.
In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you will relive the epic saga of the Viking invasion of England. You play as Eivor, a Viking from Norway, who will lead his or her battle-hardened warriors across the North Sea to the British Isles. Eivor is driven by an ambitious goal, to build a thriving Norse settlement in a hostile land.
For the good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build.
England is a dark age tangle of broken kingdoms and warring dynasties, a land of opportunity and riches. As you prowl England's rivers by longship, you may raid locations you spot from the shoreline. Ground your ship and blow your horn to lead your raiding crew into battle. Your crew will assist you in all your raids, fighting enemies, battering down doors, and stealing cargo too heavy for one set of arms. Whatever riches and resources you pillage may be used to develop your settlement, giving you access to useful services, better tools, and new settlers. At the heart of your settlement is the Alliance map. It will serve as a record of the allies you have made, and a guide for future opportunities. The Viking Age was a time of warriors and legends. In Valhalla, you will find the largest variety of enemies ever assembled in an Assassin's Creed game. Every archetype offers a unique challenge. Some will coordinate with their allies for special attacks, while others will use nearby objects to their advantage, including the bodies of fallen warriors. To face these attacks, you must find and exploit your opponent's weaknesses to gain the upper hand. Take the fight to your foes with a host of brutal new combat abilities. Snare them with the Viking harpoon. Pummel them with throwing axes. Incapacitate them with the new stun system to keep them at a distance, or finish them off. Dual wield any two weapons you wish to unleash a deadly combination of attacks. Customize your fighting style as you see fit, and become a legendary Viking warrior. All combinations of weapons are available to dual wield, including two shields. Not all situations call for violence. In this new land, a Viking must find a way to adapt. As Eivor is not welcome in England, you may need to outsmart your enemies, avoiding unwanted attention in towns and bustling cities. Use Eivor's hood and cloak to blend with crowds and slip past watchful eyes. An unseen hunter among the people. From capital cities and villages to the dense forests and rolling hills of England, exploration is vital to keeping yourself sharp. You must feed off the land if you hope to endure. Hunt and forage to replenish your health and fortify your equipment. Search pagan temples and Roman ruins for new activities and challenges to strengthen yourself and your settlement. The more you explore, the more of England's secrets you will reveal.
Ravens, show no mercy!
But as you push deeper into England, the enemy will push back. In a series of climactic moments, Assassin's Creed Valhalla will feature massive assaults in which you will lead Eivor's army into battle against heavily guarded Saxon fortresses.
Today we will reclaim her. Today we fight for the land. And tomorrow we rebuild.
For East
Assassin's Creed Valhalla will transport you to wondrous and haunted lands, inspired by Norse myths and England's pagan roots. It will challenge and surprise.
Thank you, Master.
With unforgettable characters, thrilling triumphs,
November 17th.
And tragic losses.
Damn it.
Giving you the chance
30 FPS.
to live your own.
It was leaked yesterday. I showed you.
Yeah. What?
Wait, I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say. You just gotta listen to what he just said.
Okay.
9th century England is truly unlike anything the franchise has seen before. Assassin's Creed Valhalla will release this holiday season on Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, PS4, PC, and Stadia.
We're close to wrapping up today, but before we go, our CEO, Yves Guillemot, is here to share a few words.
Xbox One and PS4. I guess Valhalla is being held back by
I hope you will have enjoyed what you have seen today, and that you will love playing these games.
Facts.
I'm proud of our teams for delivering an ambitious, broad, and creative lineup of games. And we haven't shown you everything yet. In fact, we have a lot more to come. So you will have another Ubisoft Forward to reveal even more about our upcoming games. But before ending this show, we have one more thing to share with you.
Wow, this does look like I'm watching a new episode of Narcos.
Give you that vibe for Far Cry.
Yeah, this looks fire from the trailer, Brad.
Here we go.
fuerzas ultrapenetrantes. Estamos cansados de los farsantes, de los...
It's beautiful, Migo. Perfect, but useless. I have something for you, Diego. Give me your hands.
Papa.
Now, the grenade is simple. It has 4 basic parts. The shell, which contains the explosive, the fuse, the handle, and of course, the pin.
What are you doing?
Breathe. The pin simply holds the handle in place. It is only when you let go that this grenade goes boom. Follow me. Now.
His father's a dick.
I am El Presidente, which means that someday you will be El Presidente. And our people, they do not know how to be happy. They are torn apart by opinions, noise, indecision, strangled by their own freedoms. And even if you have love in your heart, even if you want what's best for them, if you only want to save them from themselves, they will hate you, Diego. Everything you say, do, believe, will be wrong. They will answer you with screams, call you evil, a monster, and give you this. So you tell me, are you evil? Are you a monster? Because our country is like this grenade, except it has 2 basic parts. Our people. And you must clutch them nice and tight, or we all go boom. You understand now? Prove it.
They better show some gameplay.
And with that, we're wrapping up our first Ubisoft Forward.
They're gonna have another event later this year.
Today, we've seen the next generation of Assassin's Creed, the birth of a resistance in Watch Dogs Legion, the cyber chaos of Hyperscape, and the epic reveal of Far Cry's newest installment, along with so much more.
Remember, we'll be back later this year with another Ubisoft Forward filled with tons of game news and updates.
Thanks for joining us.
No, Valhalla's coming to PS4, Xbox One, Stadia, and next gen. About to see 30 minutes of gameplay right now for Valhalla.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Ubisoft Forward post show. My name is Yusuf McGeed, and this is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're going to take a deep dive into about 30 minutes of gameplay, and we're joined by a very special guest here.
Hey everyone, this is Philippe Bergeron, otherwise known as Fizz. I am the quest director on Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
So Fizz, we're setting up here for what looks like an epic encounter. Tell us exactly what's going on here.
Yeah, so here we're midway through the quest that we're showing for UB Forward. Here we're looking at the assault of Berg Castle. So these are big moments that usually sort of culminate at the end of the story. And so here Eivor, our Viking raider, is taking a group of raiders and Fyrds into Berg Castle to go and take down Rued and his clan.
So who exactly is Rued, and why does Eivor sort of want to pick a fight with him?
Basically, Rued comes into play about halfway through this story arc, where at the beginning of the arc, this is something that happens before, Rued basically caused a lot of turmoil within the territory, and Oswald, who's the sort of elderman to inherit this territory, needs your help to take him down. Oswald having just been defeated in a previous quest, and so here this is revenge, but also accomplishing your ultimate goal.
So Fizz, as you're talking, we're seeing some of the combat of Valhalla. Can you tell us a little bit about the changes to combat this time around?
We wanted to basically add a lot of new mechanics to it. So we added like some dual wielding for the player, like a stun system in there. And we really needed to do this to sort of portray that sort of the brutality that comes with being a Viking in this day and age. So it sort of fits into that the time and the character.
I don't believe none of you saw the trailer.
No, they show gameplay. They show gameplay now.
Yeah, I know, but they always show gameplay and make it look super high. No, it doesn't look horrible. My whole thing is it's not better. It's not gonna be better than Ghost of Tsushima.
Here, Eivor has taken her entire army through the assault, and finally, it's revealed that our Elderman, our ally Oswald, is still alive, and Rued has him captive.
No.
No, there's not.
Fighting over a filthy Saxon horse.
I'll say what I like. What I saw, just like combat-wise and everything.
Come
like,
and get him.
It looks interesting, fun. The environments look
So
really
now that
beautiful.
we've
It's just
seen
like
that Oswald is
the
alive,
only
we have
that I really
Rued
have
in
is
our
just like
sights.
some of the
What's the
facial
next step
animations
here?
and
So
stuff.
the next move for Eivor is to finally face off against Rued. She has her allies, they can take care of the rest of the army. Now it's time to go one-on-one against Rued in one of our boss battles, actually.
Looks a little bit funky. Like it's not connecting with certain shit. But like everything else, like,
and it's worth pointing out actually that here what we're showing is the player
it's better than what
going and facing off against Rued aggressively, but we tend to always have to support a 360-degree approach in these things. So the player could have approached this a little bit more stealthy and gotten at least like a good critical hit on either Rued or his wolf, and so you can play this a little bit more strategically if that's your playstyle.
So
we're not only fighting Rued here, but also his pet wolf, right?
One of my preferred strategies is to eliminate the wolf first, just focus fire on him. It takes at least one opponent out of the combat. Now Rued will have extra abilities that come into play
I don't
if
know,
you eliminate
like they
his
just
wolf.
have like facial animation,
but I
voice
think
acting,
having one opponent less in the battlefield
overall
makes
quality
for a good strategy.
Yeah, the overall quality of the game is better than this. Like Assassin's Creed Valhalla isn't bad. Like I don't think it's gonna be bad.
No,
but I think it's just like a game that I would spend probably $40 to $30 on. I would not spend $60 on this game, expecting something that I don't know. I don't believe to be as I don't know, like as complete as like a Ghost of Tsushima.
Hey, and all of them.
You mean like
so like storytelling, gameplay, open world. Like I feel like the open world is going to be better inside of Ghost of Tsushima than Valhalla. Like one Assassin's Creed game has like a great open world.
Hold on, Smooth. If I told you that Assassin's Creed Valhalla is an empty open world and I haven't played it yet, what would you think?
I would kindly tell you to shut the fuck up.
Okay, because that's what some people are saying in the comment section with Ghost of Tsushima. They haven't played it and they talk about it's an empty open world. When the emphasis on Ghost of Tsushima, tell them what the emphasis has been about since the beginning of Ghost of Tsushima, Jay. What have they been talking about the world itself? It is emphasis on what? Exploration.
Discovery,
right?
Which they purposefully held back with their gameplay reveal, which they could have showed you more. They showed you like a main storyline quest, but they purposefully did a side quest instead of doing that.
But you said
but
Assassin's
also,
Creed Valhalla it will be incomplete, and this is.
I'm not saying it's incomplete. I'm saying
games.
Ghost of Tsushima seems more complete to me in terms of overall gameplay aspects and storytelling, and just like I don't know, like Assassin's Creed for me, like I played Odyssey, I still have to beat that game. It doesn't feel like it has any depth to it, honestly.
But a thing to say that Ghost of Tsushima's world is empty, you're not understanding also the period in which like this is all going down. No. Bruh. Like they're under fucking invasion. Like you think niggas is just gonna be walking around like happy and like doing their regular business. And people are obviously hiding. And I mean with this, like I mean
not only that, it's like also a world full of NPC don't mean shit. That if you can't interact with the NPC, who gives a fuck about a million NPCs walking around? You can't interact with them. The only one that did it perfectly was Red Dead 2, because you can literally interact with each and every NPC.
Like
you know what I mean?
If you don't give the NPCs like a like they don't give you any type of like useful type of back and forth or like the interaction, then it's just like then you're just having things just kind of like walk around, like the data just walk around. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, I mean,
how are you asking where's the level system in the game? You clearly didn't watch the Ghost of Tsushima gameplay reveal like a month or two ago.
Like, I mean, I'm not.
Not only that, they haven't even showed
in the chat, like for real. Like,
they purposely been hiding a lot of things. The people who have been playing the game says that there's more mechanics in the game and more things to do in the game than what we've seen in the trailers. Nobody has played the game in the chat or on this panel. So for you to make an actual claim that it's just an empty open world, or it doesn't have this, or it doesn't have that, you're full of shit and you're dumb.
I'm not making claims off of
you.
Like, no, like I get what you're saying. I'm just saying I'm not making claims for either game. I'm just saying from what both have showed me, it's just like that was my only gripe with Valhalla, was just like the facial animations, and hopefully like they get better since it's a work in progress. But like also with what I said was just like I'm just going off of the time period that these things are happening. There's going to be certain areas that are going to be lively in Valhalla, and there are going to be some areas that are going to be barren or like desolate, where there's like fighting and shit going on. So it's like there's going to be two. I feel like Ghost of Tsushima, there may be like little hidden hideouts where folks are hiding and shit like that. But I mean, that whole land is under invasion. So it's like they're not going to be doing what they would regularly be doing. You get what I'm saying? If it wasn't under invasion,
when does
everyone's in hiding.
Live? When does the Ghost review goes live? Like
I think Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
I think Tuesday.
All right, I gotta hustle my way to a copy of that game, bro. But honestly, I think y'all fucking capping for real, dude. Like, I'm not even saying. I don't even think Ghost of Tsushima is gonna be bad.
Of course.
But this comparison that is gonna be like the shade that this game is getting is like. Just
I'm not even saying
it's the same way.
Bad,
it's the same way the other day.
Nothing bad. Like
it's the same way the other day. You have a lot of prominent Xbox users, right? Not all of them, right? Mm-hmm. But there is a lot, right? Which includes you and includes some of the people in the comments that are also throwing shade at Ghost of Tsushima as well. Why? Why people throwing shade and be like, "Oh, it doesn't look that good"? I'll tell you why. Because it's another PlayStation exclusive that they don't want to have, critically acclaimed, and people be running around and parading and stuff like that. Be like, "Oh shit, we got another banging ass PlayStation exclusive." People don't want that, so people are trying to nitpick and stuff like that. And it goes the other way around too with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I don't think Valhalla looks bad, right? Mm-hmm. The leaked gameplay footage that definitely looked bad, but for what I saw, I don't think it looks bad, right? I'm not saying it's gonna be trash or anything like that. Some people are gonna say that, but I think that we've already played so many Assassin's Creed games and stuff like that. We kind of know what we're gonna get, and Valhalla is very similar to Odyssey and Origins. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but we kind of know what we're gonna get already. Ghost of Tsushima is a new IP. Ghost of Tsushima is a open world samurai Japan slash ninja game that we don't really get that often. We don't really get these type of games that often or anything like that. So I just said, people, before you shit on the game, right, on both of these games, right, you know what I mean? That goes for me too. I've shitted on Valhalla, but that's because I'm fucking trolling, with this whole Ghost of Tsushima versus Valhalla. But I don't think the game looks bad. Why don't you just wait for the game to come out and see how it is? But even if the game comes out, right? If it gets very good reviews, right? If it scores like in the high 80s, maybe lower 90s, whatever, you know what I mean? People are still gonna be saying the same shit, right? Just to throw shade at it without having to play it. They do the same thing with The Last of Us. They do the same thing with Ori and the Blind Forest. They do the same thing with Gears 5, right? It's either side, right? And I call out bullshit on either side. So if you're a gamer and you have the system to play the game, play the fucking game. If you don't have the system to play the game, then shut the fuck up and don't make a absolute opinion about something you don't know what you're talking about. That goes for me too. So
just think people are hating on Ghost because there's no controversy surrounding the game like it did with The Last of Us, so they're just trying to nitpick at the game and find anything. But the honest truth is they only showed us one.
Really shitting on Ghost for real. Like I haven't seen any type of bad takes about Ghost besides folks saying that it's a fucking the downgrade or like I guess it's an empty world or some shit. But that's the only like bad takes
they don't
I've
know
seen,
because they didn't go in depth with the open world and what you can do inside there. They showed a couple elements of it, but nothing too crazy. And they purposely avoided certain parts of the map so that you wouldn't spoil any like major
it's a chance for us also to
side
sort of
quests, because
showcase
the side
a different
quests
side
from
of
where
it.
everybody's been playing the game so far on Twitter and stuff like that, who has review copies of the game, they're saying that the side quest is really, really good as well.
So it permitted us to explore
So like that's a lot of hours being invested into the game right there. Main story, side quests, and then like obviously they said that there's other quests that requires you to be much more explorative. So you know how certain open world games, like the side quest is on the map, you just go there and just start the quest, boom. Like Ghost isn't like that. You said
exactly,
Ghost doesn't deliver on that PlayStation quality. Well, you have to play it. You have to play the game.
I don't answer to that. That's stupidity, right? You ain't even play the game, right? You're gonna shit on it no matter what. You probably don't even have a PlayStation to even play it on. You're probably gonna say you do, but you probably don't, right? You're gonna shit on it no matter what. So I'm done answering the people in the chat. The thing with Valhalla is, I don't think. When's the last Assassin's Creed story that was like amazing? That hasn't really been enough. You know what I mean? And to me, I didn't play Odyssey for the story. I need to beat Origins. I haven't beat Origins yet, but I got Origins and I played and beat Odyssey. I don't really care about the story in those games. I just care about the combat, the melee combat, and doing the open worlds and stuff like that. Like I said, Valhalla looks cool. You know what I mean? You can build your own town.
But I mean, like what drives you in those games is just like, we know since like Origins, Odyssey in this game, it's just like there is a story there. It's a story there. So like, I mean, usually for me with these games, it's the story that drives me. Like, I'm not going to just say, all right, well, the combat is what's just kind of like keeping me dug in here, because like I could fight in any fucking game. So shit is just like, but the story is what's like keeping me invested in getting into these encounters. So it's just like, I mean, exactly, the base or like the fundamental since Origins, what these Assassin's Creed games will entail. So it's like, that's fine. So it's just like, they'll add things as they go along. Like you got the ship battles, and you now got the
they've had those ship battles for a long time.
No, I'm saying, but they've just built on those, and with the whole building of your village mechanic, that's another thing they added to it, in which that wasn't in Odyssey or Origins. So they're kind of like adding stuff as they keep making these games. So this is like, I mean,
it's cruise control for the
ship. It looks like a good game. It looks like a fun, good game.
Listen to some songs or some stories.
Much about the story, so it's just like,
Smooth. Is there gonna be weapon build tonight?
Yeah, for sure.
So, speaking of Viking songs,
my bad.
we have an activity here that's not exactly singing, but kind of related, right?
Yeah, so here what we have is what we call flighting, which was an activity that most people partake in.
Friday.
They would like to have a battle of wits
What, a ghost?
and
Oh, okay.
sort of poetry.
Chris, did you get the
insults would be
theme, the
thrown
dynamic
back and
theme from that game? PlayStation Twitter, because I subscribe to like their shit on Twitter. They gave me a free theme. A dynamic theme of Ghost.
Which one is it? Is it the one where he's like far away and it's like orange? It's like fall.
Yes, it's fall.
Yeah. I've had that for like since the beginning of this year.
Damn, I gotta turn on my PlayStation and download it. It's a fire ass theme, bro. I'll fuck with it. But yeah, I can't wait.
But what else? How was Watch Dogs? I didn't see half the show.
Watch Dogs was.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was mad.
It doesn't look bad. It just looks like a $60 mod of Watch Dogs 2.
Did they show Gods and Monsters finally?
No, they ain't show that.
No.
They should have.
They didn't give an update on Beyond Good and Evil.
No.
No, hell no. Hell no. Like how long was this show? This show wasn't that long, really. Honestly,
they showed Watch Dogs, they showed Assassin's Creed, and then they showed Far Cry and a couple of mobile games. That was it.
Sucker Punch is a good studio. Like I just haven't, for me, they haven't put out anything. Like I know that my brother like he likes Sucker Punch games and shit like that. They've just never done anything for me, in which Ghost was kind of like the first game from them, because like I'm such a sucker for the culture and everything. It's just like that was the game that spoke to me, where I was like, damn, like this looks pretty good. And seeing the lengths that they went to make it very authentic is another thing that I appreciate. But I mean, yeah, so
I like their games. Like I beat all the Infamouses except for First Light, which I have to play.
Never played them.
Obviously, like Sly Cooper's good. So
poster note.
Oh yeah, Sly Cooper.
Did you guys see the poster note? Far Cry 6. I'm about to DM you guys.
Yeah, send it to us.
Oh man, this is bad if it's not. All right, so it says.
You said the poster note.
Yeah, hold on. It says. So what it says here, it says, you know, in the fine print underneath.
Oh, I see it.
It says 4K Ultra HD on Xbox One X and Xbox Series X only HDR gaming on Xbox One S and newer consoles on Xbox. So yeah.
Wow.
Bruh.
Get the fuck out of here.
This can't be true, man.
Son,
this cannot.
No, it says 4K Ultra HD on Xbox One X and Xbox Series X only. That bitch did not.
I gotta see this, man. I have to hold up.
Wow.
Yo,
I wouldn't have.
Yo, I hope that shit is fake. Let me see.
Nah, that shit look official, my guy.
Like, I gotta look
can't
up the
be
Far Cry
real.
6 shit. Hold on, let me
Yeah, I gotta go on their website, man.
Yeah.
What are y'all talking about?
Go on Twitter.
Yeah. 4K Ultra HD on Xbox One X and Xbox Series X only.
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
I don't believe that. But if it is, then
that can't be true.
I mean,
if it is, that's a smart move on Microsoft to pay for that feature just to be on the Xbox console and not on the PlayStation.
Wow. Now, but the jump when it's something said, if like Sony has like the marketing rights or some shit, or like the dibs on it, and they pay for something, and like Xbox gets less than what the PS4 get or some shit, they be like, no, they ain't pay for that shit. Like it's just like, come on, bro.
Who
like,
says they ain't pay for that shit?
Not
Hold
like
on, I
I've
found
seen
the official
it, bro.
poster.
Like,
shit. Oh damn.
It says it on there.
I got a freaking
Oh, it said page not found. Fuck.
Damn it.
Hold up for the official poster.
Oh, let me.
I was trying to find out more information. So like on their website it says pre-order, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it says purchase Far Cry 6 on PS4, Xbox One, and upgrade your game to next gen. And then it says more information. I try to click on this. It says page not found. Like, I don't know, man. We gotta wait and see.
Man, I found the original freaking poster on Twitter without somebody highlighting that, but I can't read it on my phone because the text is too small. So
send a screenshot and I can zoom in on my computer.
I'm about to pull it up on my
computer. I was
computer.
zooming in on that bitch.
Yeah,
but your man said your man said don't worry, Splinter Cell fans, the initiative has you covered for stealth action.
Who said that?
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Who said that?
Logan Mayer. Logan Mayer? You know who that is?
No, I don't know who that is.
Founder of Pixel Outnet, writer of Daily Thunder, fan of Thunder.
So he's probably hitting that.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
What it say?
There we go. Damn, the shit is too hard to make out.
Yo, this is bullshit.
Yeah, it's just hold on. Yup, it's there.
Oh,
yeah, it's
is?
there, but you can't make it out. But you can see the shapes of the words. I can make out Xbox One X and Xbox Series X in a separate line next to 4K. Here, I'm gonna send it to you guys. Oh damn, bro.
I'm gonna squint my eyes.
And let's go to FarCry.com. I think.
I was on there.
Send me the link.
All right, hold up. FarCry.com. See this shit, bro.
Yeah, send that picture, man. That's insane.
That is funny. Like,
Far Cry.
So what's PS5 gonna run the game at 1440p?
1800p, say something.
Yeah, probably 1800.
Dynamic resolution between 16 and
checkerboard and dynamic resolution.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
that's the only thing I mean.
Oh my god.
Let's see, Far Cry 6 news. Videos.
So do you play the villain? Because like niggas is talking about Far Cry 6 villain leaks and its exchange for the series. Like, so maybe
that would actually be pretty good if they actually.
Yeah, that would be really, really cool.
Some details. Matter of fact, let me pull this up on the page. Let me see if y'all can see that. All right, we got when we pre-ordered the game. Oh damn! Hold on. Wait. What the fuck? Where is the PS5 version?
Where's
dog?
PS5 at?
Choose platform. PlayStation 4. All right, Far Cry 6 on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. Upgrade your game to the next gen version. PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X at no additional cost. Okay, we expect.
Okay, so you buy the PS4 version, you get it for PS5.
Yeah, of course.
It just sucks that they just don't show the PS5 copy of it, but I guess they're gonna use the same SKU for the PS4 version.
Okay.
True.
At least digitally. The physical one will probably have a different SKU. The PS5 box art.
All right. It says, let's read this fine print right here. It says Far Cry 6 leverages smart delivery technology. Buy the game once and play it on either Xbox One or Xbox Series X when both the consoles and that version of Far Cry 6 are available. Far Cry 6 PlayStation 4 digital and Blu-ray games give access to the corresponding Far Cry 6 PlayStation 5 digital version at no additional cost. Actually, that's actually sick. It says It says Far Cry 6. It says Far Cry 6 PlayStation 4 digital and Blu-ray games give access to the corresponding Far Cry 6 PlayStation digital version at no additional cost. So you'll get if you have the disc, you should be able to get the digital version when available. Requires a PS5 or a PlayStation 5 digital edition. The game disc, if owned on Blu-ray, must kept inserted in the PlayStation 5 disc tray to play PlayStation Network registration. All right, so you put the PS4 game inside and it should be okay. So that's just all right. I want to find that poster. Damn it. Damn. I'm mad. I want to find that official poster because you can see it on the poster, but like that a regular poster has to be a part of the marketing material, and who else would give you that?
Yeah, I'm looking on Twitter right now to see if I can find it from somebody. Somebody has to have a picture.
Hold up, what the fuck was that dog, bro? Like, what is that? What is it, like a pet you get in a game?
A pet you get in a game.
What the fuck is that? Yo, yeah. What the fuck, bro?
Damn, you would think that's crazy. All right, so yeah, I don't know. That needs more explanation, but I want that original freaking poster.
Yeah, I found the poster, but it's such a low res picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to find a different one.
Yeah, I need that freaking poster, like, cause I don't want to say if somebody could have easily doctored that shit if that's the case, but like,
yeah,
I'm trying to find it right now.
all media. Let's see, news, media. Let's see. World premiere trailer. Let's see if I bring it.
Who's this clown, bro? This is PS5 price release date to be fully revealed on July 13. Analyst, bro, like that's tomorrow. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Like,
yeah, no, that's been rumored for about a week now by the same dude who leaked the PlayStation 5 reveal event and got it accurate. Just saying this.
I don't believe that though. Like, this too soon. Like, aren't they supposed to have a July event though? Like, an August event, right?
Yeah, that's not too soon. It's July, and these consoles supposed to be coming out in like 4 or 5 months.
They just had an event, and they're supposed to have another one in August. So
yeah, but that doesn't mean that they have to reveal the price in August. They can do it before the event. But this is the first time that I can remember, I may be wrong, that we've gone this long into the same year of when they're going to launch it without announcing a price or anything like that.
I'm not a fan of that bullshit, honestly.
Yeah,
I'm really not a fan of that. Like,
so it's not too early. It's actually too late. You know what I mean?
I just don't think they're gonna do it though.
They're being very particular about the pricing though, because remember, like previous generations, like when Xbox One showed off their pricing and when PS3 showed off their pricing, people were just automatically turned off. So like right now, it's just a death stare match right now between Sony and Microsoft. I think Sony's waiting to see what Lockhart's at, because if Lockhart's like $300, that would be like a fucking steal for a lot of people.
Jay, is Justin Moody your friend that we were in?
That's the dude that was in the Xbox Live chat.
Shout out to Justin Moody. Nice meeting you too. I gotta get some investigation on that, bro. I need more investigation on that. That's just.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I need like some clarity on that, because like I don't know if niggas is capping or what. Like,
yeah.
So
what do y'all give the show? Because I'm about to get out of here. I don't need to see this. I'm gonna rewatch this gameplay.
Like, I mean, what, you gonna rewatch this?
Not the show, just the Assassin's Creed 30 minutes. I already seen the leak version, but I was happy with what I saw in the trailer. But any thoughts on the show? I mean, to me, I'll just say this: the event was like, low key trash. The bright spots were Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That my hype didn't change for it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just mad it's coming out in November instead of October, and because I think it's coming out after the Xbox Series X. And Far Cry trailer looked dope, but it doesn't tell you much. And Watch Dogs is cool to know that it's smart delivery and it's using ray tracing on the Xbox Series X.
Yeah, for sure.
But the game itself don't look all that appetizing to me. But they showed a few cool things. But otherwise, this event would have been something that we wouldn't typically talk about if it was bundled in E3. So
I don't think that my personal take. My bad. Like, I don't even think like this was, because I feel like if we had E3, this would have been more packed with things. But like, I mean, with the situation we in and everything, this didn't even feel like an equivalent to that E3 experience. I felt that Sony should have, that was like the last thing Sony showed, if that was their E3, the thing should have kind of felt like it in a way almost. Should have lived up to the hype in a sense. But I mean, for this, like, seeing more Valhalla, seeing some combat, some gameplay was really cool. Seeing it in a better light than them leaks and shit, because that leak was ass. Watch Dogs really didn't do anything for me. Like, I'd still play it, but it didn't like push a needle for me. I guess Far Cry 6, depending on how they approach this, will be the defining thing for me. But I wish, like, I don't know, I wish they just had like more smaller titles, fucking, I don't know, Splinter Cell, Beyond Good and Evil, something just to kind of like to get me excited. This show really didn't do anything for me. I get this drink probably like a fucking 5 out of 10, bro. Like, that's my take on it.
That's a 5 out of 10 event for me as well.
Yeah.
It's not a great event, but like It's like Watch Dogs. Like Watch Dogs looks like a mod to me. Somebody could have easily made that as a mod, but hey, Assassin's Creed is Assassin's Creed. They did show a little bit more in terms of added like gameplay mechanics with the combat and stuff like that. So that's going to be interesting with that game, and like rating and stuff should be pretty cool. Far Cry 6, I'm excited for that game. Hopefully they do something different in terms of how you can approach the story. Obviously it's going to be open world, like most Ubisoft games are open world, so hopefully they do a little bit more with that as well. I still have to beat the 5th game and New Dawn, so I'm going to get started on that pretty soon. Other than that, like it's a very lackluster event. They showed too many mobile games. I think the mobile games could have got like announced, and then you could have done more with the post show, like show more of the mobile games at the post show instead of making it part of the main event. Like Rainbow Six Siege mobile, like that could have just been an announcement. That's it. Oh, here, like somebody's making the game, but I don't know. Like Rainbow Six Siege, like it's still a very popular game, but it's like GTA 5 to me. Like, why are you still showing this game? Why are you still marketing this game? Like, it's played out already. Other than that, like Sony still has the best event, the best gaming event so far this entire year. Microsoft's event in May was decent. It wasn't that bad as people tend to make it out to be. That PC gaming show was trash. EA was trash, except for like that Skate announcement.
Yeah, so, exactly.
Yeah, Microsoft knows what to do now with that July event.
Yeah, well, they had some smaller games at that EA jump, like one other smaller jump that I was hyped.
Yeah,
for.
the smaller games is what got me more excited. Like, I didn't care about that Star Wars game. Like, oh, you can fly, whatever. I don't care about that. Like, and then that PC gaming show was just terribly put together. I don't know who the hell was running that shit. Somebody needs to get fired over there.
Damn, like you really can't see shit. Yeah, like that, like the PC show was cringe, and the Devolver jump was like kind of cringe too. So
yeah, I'm trying to look at it. It doesn't look like a scissor, but I don't know. I can't well, but because I can see where it says Xbox One and Series X or whatever, but I can't see the home.
Yeah, me either. But like, I'm looking at the jump. Like,
I didn't watch the whole thing, so I don't know about giving it a grade, but yeah, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It looks okay. It doesn't look like anything amazing or anything like that. Probably won't get it at full price. I'll probably wait. That's just like $30. I did the same thing with Odyssey.
I'm getting that shit day one. I don't care if it's $60 or $70. B. I'm getting that.
No, because they fucked up for me because Cyberpunk comes out 2 days and 2 days after that.
Cyberpunk fucked up. They shouldn't have delayed their game that far.
Yeah, but they still. That's.
I guarantee you, Cyberpunk removed more shit from their game than Assassin's Creed did.
I mean, like I'm, hey, I'm fine with that. Like I'm gonna still play that Cyberpunk game.
I'll tell you this right now. There's no. The only thing is I plan to play both, but there's no way I'm playing Cyberpunk over Assassin's Creed Valhalla. No.
I'm
playing Cyberpunk.
I'll play that shit sometime in fucking like maybe January. You know what I mean? But they should have kept that September release date.
Way more hype for it. But the thing with Rainbow Six Siege is it's a games as a service game for Ubisoft. It's been extremely successful for them. They're always adding things, switching things up, making the game new and fresh. Like, you know, every yearly update is like a big. I mean, they have season updates, but every year they're like the big one where they like really change things up.
Operators and stuff like that. Change mechanics. I don't care about mobile Siege. Like, I just don't care.
Oh, that's what it was. It was mobile Siege. It
was Rainbow Six Siege mobile. It wasn't like an update for the game.
Yeah, no, that shit trash. But yeah, it was really from what I saw, it really wasn't at this show. I was hoping maybe they will finally tease us with a new Splinter Cell, but I don't think that shit's gonna happen anytime soon.
All right, I'm getting out of here though. I gotta get some rest.
Yeah, I'm getting out, man. I gotta go.
Get rest for Weapon Wheel. All right, thank you guys for watching us. Tune in for this reaction. We will be doing this again next week, or was it a week after? When's the damn?
Next week, yeah, next week. Today's Sunday. Next week,
right,
that is going Thursday, to be next Thursday.
So Planet Xbox, we're not going to be doing a traditional Planet Xbox next Wednesday. This Wednesday, traditional podcast. Next Wednesday, prediction show for the event, and then Thursday, the live reaction, and Friday, some final reviews. Does anybody want to join in for that? Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later on Weapon Wheel, and stay tuned. I got some videos dropping. I got a video dropping tomorrow and a video dropping on Tuesday. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Peace.